Welcome back, people. Today I want to discuss a concept I've been working on. I'm going to call a temporal NavMesh. The being that once you generate a NavMesh with your connections, so here we've got jump connections and drop down connections. And if you have like multiple NPCs that need to follow like similar paths, you don't want them to all stack up and use like a single connection that happens to be the part of like a shortest path to whatever destination they want to get to. So this demo, we have the player here moving about, and these three NPCs will try to catch up to the player, move to the player. But as one NPC creates a path and uses one of these connections, that connection will annotate during which time frames a connection is being occupied. So the pathfinder, if it then tries to find a path for another NPC and explores using the same connection, it will find that during the time it wants to use the connection has already been occupied. So it'll either wait and then use the connection and use that for one of the possible search nodes. But it will most likely find that using a different connection altogether is faster to get to the goal destination. Even though the path itself is longer, it doesn't have to wait for, say, this NPC to stop, basically finish its jump animation before it can use the same connection. So this will lead to these three NPCs as it basically follows the player using different nodes as they try to pathfind. So this is my idea I'm currently working on, called like a temporal NavMesh, where different connections will be blocked during different time frames. And this is like a very simple incarnation of this idea. So as you can see here, the three will try to use different connections altogether. It seems one NPC basically managed to move itself completely outside the, there we go, outside the map completely. What's going on here? Bug. Okay, not sure what happened there, but yeah, as you can see, they use like the different connections to get to their destination. So collision is a bit of a mess at the moment. So we'll basically try to move each other as they collide into each other. But yeah, the main idea is that as they pathfind, they will basically try to use different connections to get there, which is quite neat. So this is, like I said, a very basic iteration of this idea. It's going to become more interesting once you've got moving platforms. So for example, if I create a tiny little platform here and have it move about, so let's create path nodes connect together, because then as you create jump nodes, which I don't have yet, between, say, this platform here and this moving platform over there, you then have to think about like during which times are these connections available. So as this thing moves, so you got jump nodes from, say, the edge onto this platform, you need to calculate during what time these jump nodes are valid, meaning as the AI jumps actually lands on this platform, which will then mean I can create a platformer with like move platforms, and the AI can find paths over these things by jumping on these platforms at the appropriate times. Let's just activate this and give it a nice materials. Doesn't look as bad. Let's see. Data, textures, mapping, this and that. Okay. So as you can see, as the platform moves, you can think that's like a jump node here, and then at a appropriate time the AI can basically jump on top. So currently they try to move, but they don't know how to jump yet. So they just die, sadly. But that's the idea, that the AI knows how to use these platforms, know at what times to jump on top of these platforms. And then once I create a planner so I know how to make these platform moves by activating triggers, I can then create a platform level and have AIs solve them by themselves, which is quite neat. So that's going to be the focus of work for the coming weeks/months. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. So temporal NavMeshes is the thing I'm exploring at the moment. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.